Yeah. Tyler O'Neill, now senior editor at the Daily Signal. He's also the author of The Woktopus. Sounds terrifying. Tyler, great to have you with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And congratulations on pronouncing it right.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's new nightmare fuel for everyone, The Woktopus, and perfect visualization for what we're dealing with. All right. So pretty embarrassing yesterday for many of these members of Congress. As I indicated, there are a lot of questions, legitimate questions that you could have asked the Treasury Secretary about the banking system or the way the world works or Bitcoin. But we got that instead.
Yeah, we heard, I remember Maxine Waters saying, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. That's the message that people are hearing out of this instead of policy. They're getting this response. You know, when we see the news, we want to know, what does Bessent really have to say? And instead now the news is fireworks at the hearing, fireworks as Democrats try to steamroll him. Meanwhile, you know, we had some really great quarterly GDP reports from the end of last year that really kind of put a damper on the Democrats' consistent fear-mongering about Trump's economy. Now, we'll have to see what ends up happening later this year. The future is never entirely clear, but I think they're trying to distract from some positive economic news here.
Yeah. You know, it's not working because they're not talking about affordability anymore. They're starting riots in Minnesota and trying to distract our attention from illegal immigration. Let's play one more clip here. This is Ohio Congresswoman Joyce Beatty trying to be respectful.
That's a yes or no. If yes, when? If no, why not?
Treasury has been working to implement the CDFI funds programs as required by law. Upon apportionment of appropriated funds, Treasury will be.
Is this going to be a yes or no?
Program award.
Mr. Secretary. No. I'm going to abide by the chairman's rules, but I have some rules. You can say yes or no, and then if you say yes, you may continue to give that support. If it's a no, then you tell me why not. And now we need to be clear. Yes, let's start with the yes or no. I'm trying to be respectful.
Scott Bessent's a very accomplished person. He's had a lot of success in the private sector. And when you look at an exchange like that one, completely devoid of any respect for the man, his accomplishments, what he's done previously, it's no wonder it's hard to get people, talented people, to work in these jobs.
Yeah, I mean, I've sat in a hearing responding to questions when a Democrat says yes or no, go down the panel and say. And, you know, the experience is oftentimes they're asking you about something you weren't there to testify about and aren't an expert on. In most of these cases, Bessent is being asked somewhat relevant questions, but it's patently clear that these Democrats did this to get those clips for their donor emails and not to actually get the truth of what Bessent is there to say. And like you said, he's an accomplished guy. We could learn a lot if they would let him get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, they get those clips for their donor emails. The rest of the country just rolls our eyes at these things. Tyler, great to see you. Thanks for being with us.